So, first senior I'm going to talk about is LJ. LJ, step forward. LJ is a captain as a sophomore and a junior. And so, unfortunately, when he was a junior, he was 30 minutes into a season and he got injured for the rest of the season. But the integrity and the teammate that he is, he decided to help us coach the team. And so, remember we had Coach LJ last year? So LJ, thank you so much for stepping in and helping us last year. I think LJ is a little bit too honest in my belief. So if any of you saw the latest game that we had against Rehoboth, LJ goes on and states that his first varsity goal, he took the shot, he wanted it to go to the right, and it went into the left side of the keeper. Who actually talks about that? I mean, it's always his honesty, you know. It went exactly where we talked to a reporter about your sports feeds. It's always did exactly what I wanted to, LJ. So.
I was aiming for the goal.
Anyway, it was a great goal and it got us started again. So you got some good press here, LJ. Some other things, LJ plays a really tough defender position, usually our right back. But the good thing about LJ, he has the skills to play any position. So he's been a great asset for the team and will be missed as a senior in his leadership. He's also a great example of a student athlete. So LJ, many of you may not know, was named Volunteer of the Year at the Nuclear Museum last year, right?
Yeah.
That is really cool. So well-rounded. What are you going to do in the fall in New Mexico Tech, you think? Or?
Either that or Rochester.
All right.
Technology.
Cool. So he's got big plans. But LJ is a natural leader with a lot great future activities that he'll be able to do from what he's learned in soccer and being a great leader to the rest of our teammates. Do you want to say anything?
I just want to say two things about LJ. I have enjoyed the heck out of him. He's got a great attitude, and his upbeat personality has been a great, just a great plus for the entire team, and we're going to definitely miss him.
Nice. So, Deanna, you want to tell them what they got so everyone knows?
Yeah, so your senior gifts there are a soccer ball signed by your team this year, and that is a photo book for you enjoy of your last year of soccer.
Thank you very much. That was a lot of work. You guys did really good. Andy, you go. Gabe, step forward. So Gabe has worked hard to improve his skills over the last few years. He went to every futsal training we had during the winter. He played both futsal sessions. He joined track this past year to get faster. I don't know if he wanted to get faster or wanted to track, but it helped him in soccer. So let's see, by doing that, he's one of our fastest players on the team. So the cool thing was Gabe got a goal today, and he got a goal against Robertson, our only goal against Robertson. So he's got a couple goals so far this year and more to come, right? Right. And one thing about Gabe, he plays just about every position we need on the field, whether it's maybe goalie, but every other position he's played. But I think he'd actually play keeper too if we asked him. I know he would. So, Coach, you want to add anything else about your own son?
Yep, he's my Swiss Army knife, and this has been a lot of fun for me the last 2 years, being able to spend more time with them. So I have loved coaching soccer for that reason.
Yeah. You know, one thing that Gabe has done that's really good from a leadership standpoint, last year he was captain of the JV, and even though he's not on the JV this year, when we've had a lack of players, he's jumped in to play, and but he's a mentor to the JV team. And so, Gabe, thank you for all you've done. And Bryson. Or who? JV?
Yeah, good!
Thank you, guys.
And you give a championship of head, Gabe.
The next person I want to bring up is Isaiah. Isaiah, come on up.
Isaiah!
Isaiah is a senior who came up this year and said, hey, I haven't played soccer in a while. So, what was it, 6 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, or at least competitive soccer. He says, hey, I want to play. It just looks like fun. I like the guys out there. I want to play. So Isaiah is a very good athlete. He plays a lot of basketball, among other things. But Isaiah came out for soccer, He is one of the captains on our JV team, and he's done an amazing job with that team. He's easily our most vocal player, bar none, out there on the field. And I love your leadership, Isaiah, on the field, and am glad you've had a couple opportunities to play on the varsity team. You'll probably have a couple more between now and the end of the season. So we told him it would probably be difficult to make varsity, having not played in 6 years. We've got a lot of kids out here who've played a lot of soccer. Said, I don't care, I just want to play. And so that was the attitude Isaiah brought to the team. And for that, I am truly thankful, and you've been a great addition to this team. So thank you, Isaiah. Oh, yes, sir.
So, as the JV coach, I've got a lot of time to hang out with Isaiah, and he is such a respectful young man, and kudos to your parents for raising you right. I loved how he's like, yes sir, and yes ma'am, and it's just such an honor to hang out with him every day at practice. He's got a great attitude, and his quiet leadership, I know he's vocal on the field, but the quiet leadership that he brings is something that just is an innate capability that not a lot of people have, and it's been a real pleasure.
All right, I guess that's it, right? Yeah. All right, Tyler, come on up here, Tyler. So, Tyler's been the captain of the team the last 2 years. He wears that captain band because he's earned it. He leader not only because of the captain band, but because he leads by example. You know, he helps us clean up at the end. He gets everyone started to their warm-ups and workout started to make sure that Bodie has his shin guards in, that Cody has his earrings out. All that good stuff is the responsibility of Tyler and Wyatt. So he's done a great job at that. I expect our captains to be an extension of the coaching staff, and Tyler is exactly that. So Tyler, I want to thank you for all the work you've done as an extension of our coaching staff. You've done a great job. When one of us can't go to practice, Tyler takes the JV, or Wyatt takes the JV and runs that practice for them. So he really is truly a coach. Tyler is our current leader, and well, when the game started, he was our current leader in goals and points. And so one of the things that's really improved with Tyler that I love seeing this year, he has a really good sense of when to shoot it and when to pass it. And we've not always had that as a team. And so just about every one of his shots I thought were the right shot to take. Every one of his passes was the right pass to take. His composure on the ball has improved so much. I don't know how many of you went to the Moriarty game this year, but he drilled 2 beautiful shots right by a really good keeper. And so he had nice assists on those, but got in there and gave us an opportunity to win that game. We fell just a bit short in the last minute, but Tyler, those were key shots, a couple of the best we've had this season. That's the result of your composure and your maturity this past year. So great work. He really is an unselfish player and a quiet leader. So Tyler, thank you for all you've done for this team. I know, there's a group of you, Tyler, LJ, Gabe, Finn, and Jaden, who've played together since you guys were young under Jason's leadership, under Ovidio's leadership. And I appreciate getting that crew to come up to high school together. You guys play unbelievably together, all of you. Finn, Jaden, Tyler, Gabe, you guys did a great job rising up to the ranks. We'll miss you guys. You guys have a strong legacy there, these 2 for next year. I'm looking forward to that. Coach?
So I got to make fun of Tyler just here for a second because it's fun. And one of the things I expected as a JV coach here for the boys soccer team was I did not realize that I would need to carry rubber band hairbands. So I started carrying them for Tyler. Today I had no spares, so I gave him mine and then I used something else. So just to show you how much I love these guys, it's been great hanging out with them. Tyler's a great leader. I have been. And it's been a lot of fun watching him over these last couple of years, and for being a captain and